Yeah, that academia is cool, man, but I'd like to kind of get a more stylized, something that is more realistic. Yeah, like something from National Geographic. These guys, they actually dig a hole to the center of the earth. Yeah, man, they really did it. Let's check it out.
For over 4.5 billion years, the Earth has been blasted, burned, ripped and scoured. These phenomenal events have sculpted our planet through a series of devastating cataclysms.
We're like volcanoes.
Our ancestors thought volcanoes were the doorways to hell. We think we know better, but we still live in a world driven by natural forces which we cannot control and which are indifferent to our needs. We live on a restless planet. We're only just beginning to understand the awesome power that can raise mountains, form the continents, open and close the seas. The fragile truce between man and the earth is being broken all the time. We are learning more about the forces that drive our earth and how to live with them. But it may be too late.
Whoa.
79 AD, Pompeii.
Dudes are serious, aren't they? Take a look inside planet Earth on YouTube. The one we've selected for our course here is the core. Oh, this is the trailer. No, this is not it. Sorry, guys. See, now we're talking. Topic 2, down to the Earth's core.
There's a world so dangerous, so impossible, no one has ever attempted to explore it. It's not in space, not on Earth, but deep inside. We think we walk on solid ground. But dare to travel inside our planet and we'll discover another world. Filled with bizarre creatures that live only underground. We'll see gold form before our eyes. Feel 1200 degree heat inside a volcano. Discover diamonds buried 240 kilometers down. And giant tornadoes of liquid iron. Until over 6,000 kilometers down at the center of the Earth, we reach its beating heart.
So there you had the layers, kind of in an a quick overview. The whole idea is that, this thing is an hour and 30 minutes long. So we want to go to some key levels. With about 10,000 kilometers, or excuse me, about 10,000 feet is where most of our geothermal and oil repurposed, fracted out reservoirs are. So that, and that's where we're looking at about 300 degrees centigrade in general. So you can go 10,000 feet below the surface of the Earth, almost anywhere on the planet, and generate, flash steam. I mean, no problem, dry steam. But that's a pretty deep hole, actually. So this is large-scale geothermal. But interesting, what you'll find at the core of the Earth. And you might also notice the counter. We'll see they kind of have a little running depth meter.
our planet can destroy us. Immense forces trapped beneath the surface could explode at any time and unleash hell. Beneath our feet lies our greatest enemy. It is also our greatest ally. We built civilization with material from inside the Earth. Its story is our story. This coal mine in the American heartland is our entry. "15 meters.
So here you see the 36.3 meters, the depth meter there. It's kind of cool.
45 meters. 70 meters below the Illinois cornfields. Light, life, everything that's familiar, safe, lies behind us. Ahead, darkness, danger, the unknown. This is no ordinary coal mine. Fossilized leaves and plants cover the ceiling. This was once a living forest. Now it's solid rock buried inside the earth. To understand what happened here, we need to step back in time. $300 million years ago, this was a dense, humid jungle. Giant trees towered 30 meters above the forest floor. An earthquake sank the ground level. And turned the forest into lake.
Let's take a look a little deeper. You know that this is also an indication of how tectonic the mantle circulation and the tectonics. Got this fossil record. No. Get down into some
stalactites. And up from the floor, a stalagmite.
seepage and transport of minerals. Subterranean caverns.
Now we know. All this is made of long-dead sea creatures.
Calcium in general. Let's go a little deeper. Let's go on down. They're going to start digging here again in just a minute.
$500 heated by hot liquid rock rising up from deep inside the earth.
500 degrees, and you can actually see the
and the water temperature
wrinkly margins there, temperature gradient.
250,000 years ago,
It's pretty
it
cool.
reached 58 degrees.
It's like we're having a buffering issue here.
The critical temperature to trigger a chemical reaction.
500 degrees is warm enough for, binary power generation
Gypsum
with
dissolved in the water, clustered into a kind of crystal forest.
like butylene compounds that boil at a much lower temperature. Butylene compounds can boil at as low as 98 degrees Fahrenheit.
Above ground, our ancestors took their first steps out of Africa. Ice ages came and went. Civilizations rose and fell. And all the while, the crystals grew, uninterrupted. A quarter
Heat
of a
and
million
pressure.
years later,
Crystalline
Mars.
formation. Let's go a little deeper here.
this layer isn't like the others. It's thinner and seems to go on forever. It contains an element called iridium. Iridium is rare on Earth, but abundant in space. Nearly 600 meters inside the Earth's crust, a layer of space rock. 550 meters beneath Denver, Colorado, we've discovered a layer of extraterrestrial rock. Once this rock sat on the surface, which means Denver was covered in space dust. It sounds like science fiction.
Well, that's probably about all we have time for this week. But you can go ahead and look at the rest of this if you'd like. We're going to delve deeper into the core next time. Leave you with a quick picture of my great Uncle Dino. Check this guy out. There he is. Yep, that's Uncle Dino. He was a great old guy. Kind of hard on people, though.
65 million years ago, it plunged straight
Get you next time, Unc.
to a planet
Unky.
ruled by dinosaurs.